to come in because this is like not normal, super last minute. So to the replay crew, hi. Please make sure to hit the like or dislike or whichever you please. Can't tell you what to think. Figured I would try streaming vertical to try to maybe bring in some new people. And yes, I am well aware about bringing some trolls, but we can take care of those. So how's everybody doing? Anyway, I guess I'm just kind of waiting on some people to trickle in here. Hopefully there'll be some people out there to join me and hang out with me for a little bit. Jasper's going to come hang out with us. Anyway, not much going on today. It's been actually been a pretty calm morning. My, hey Jasper. My daughter actually got up, my daughter too, and, got ready pretty quick, so that was actually really good. But anyhow, sorry, one of the cats is making noise. I was trying to see what they're into over there. But like I said, I was just kind of hoping some people would come hang out with me and Jasper. Sorry, Jasper. Oh, sorry. I think I might have lost y'all for a second. But anyway, Jasper's going to hit my hand and push the phone towards me. It's just me and Jasper and the cats. Let's see, I got one like. Thank you for whoever did that. Hey, Shelly. It's Shelly Kelly. I was trying to work on my book this morning and it wasn't going so well, so I thought I'd take a little bit of a break and maybe do a live. And now Jasper is tormenting Squeaky. How are you this morning, Shelly? I was just saying I've had actually kind of doing. She's getting where she likes to take a bath in the morning instead of at night. So we got up this morning. She took a shower this morning. She took her shower with no problem and got to school with no problem. I like those kind of mornings. You're just starting work. I was just about to say I thought you would be working today. Look, Jasper is back to say hi again. He's a little bit needy this morning. Can you say hi, Jasper? Hi. Am I muted? Doesn't show I'm muted. Can you hear me now? Yes. No. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Am I muted, Shelly? I shouldn't be muted. Can you hear me? Hey, Laura. Oh, it keeps cutting out. Hi, Taupe. Okay, good. Well, I mean, Shelly, that was muted at one point, so I don't know what happened there. Like I said, and I'm sorry, I know streaming vertical is kind of a pain, but I wanted to try and see if I could maybe bring in some new people. But, oh, okay. And actually, it did say reconnecting a minute ago, so my signal may be going a little wonky. Anyway, like I said, I was trying to work on my book, and I just couldn't quite get into it, so I needed to take a little break, at least, focus on something else. Hey, Kathy Ann. I said, yeah, Jasper's going to hang out with us this morning, apparently. He's been a needy little feller the last few minutes. Of course, when I'm not going live, he's over there asleep in his bed. But as soon as I go live, he's got to be over here all up in my business. So how is everybody this morning? Okay, Kathy, yeah, that's fine. I'm just glad you're here. I appreciate all of y'all popping in. Sleepy? I hear you. I had to talk myself out of going back to bed. This is my second cup of coffee, so hopefully it'll help. Oh, thank you, Kathy Ann. Yes, like Kathy Ann said, please be sure to hit the like, make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notifications. Hey, you don't want to miss any time with these fur babies. This is my little best buddy. I got my oldest cat, maybe coming over here in a minute. He gets fed separate, and he gets fed a little more because he has trouble. We have a little trouble keeping weight on him. Oh yeah, this side-eye this morning. Yeah, the oldest cat may be coming over here to harass me. Like I said, he can't, for some reason, he's not able to eat hard food. He's having trouble with one of his teeth. We think that's why, but he's the only one that gets canned food, like twice a day. He's fixing to come over here and harass me. I can see it in his face. Oh, yeah. You gonna come over here? Like, he's 14 and ornery. Aren't you? Are you ornery? Yeah, Kathy Ann. So I absolutely do. If they have teeth pain, they'll turn down the hard stuff like we do. Yeah, I mean, we didn't realize, I feel bad because we didn't realize he wasn't eating the hard food. And he went, several days without soft food because we just, for whatever reason, didn't give them their soft food every night for a little bit. But now he gets it twice a day. Our elderly mini schnauzer had a couple of teeth giving grief, but once we get them removed, he's good to go. Exactly. And we have been told, we have been told by the vet that, they've treated a couple of infections with that tooth. And they said it needs to come out, but we haven't been able to afford for the extraction yet. We're trying to, we're going to have to try to get the money together to have it extracted. Wait to Jasper. Look, Jasper here. He's not spoiled at all. Are you? Are you spoiled? No, you're not spoiled at all. Yeah, it took us, Kathy. Yeah, it took us a while to save up as well. Definitely not cheap. No, it's definitely not cheap. I don't remember. It's been a little while. I don't remember the exact quote on what the price was, but it was not something in our range at that moment. He's staring at me from across the room. He's creeping me out, man. Anyway, actually, we've got like 3 of them that need to go to the vet. So we're having to get the money together for that. We got Jasper here, needs to go for his seizures. Sabrina has a place on her neck that we're trying to treat it at home. Laura's actually gave me some good pointers, but she's probably going to wind up having to go to the vet. And then Oreo. So, they are not cheap. You get a supposedly free pet, and yeah, free pets aren't free. Kathy Ann, sometimes the Humane Society local shelter can help. Financially with the procedures themselves. Our local shelter that's in this county, I don't know if I would trust them with that. It's just because I know how they are. I'm not saying they're a bad shelter, but as far as I've called them once or twice for help, and every time I've asked for help with anything with the animals, nope. So we don't do that here. Now, there is a good Humane Society not far from me, but unfortunately it's on the wrong side of the state line. So I do sometimes, I have been turned down there just because I live in Georgia instead of Tennessee. There's been some shelters have deals with local vets. Yeah. Yeah, now I do know, now one thing I do know is our local Humane Society will give out, they'll help with spay and neuter. That is one thing they help with. But as far as anything else that I've asked them about, they've said no every time. Mostly it was helping like with when we were running short on food. It's been years though. It's been several years since we've had to ask for help. And actually it wasn't even Scott and I, it was my ex-husband and I. So he is the king around here, he thinks. What do you think, Jasper? Are you thinking you're king? But they're worth every penny. Yes. Hey, Lacey. I'm glad to see you in here. I think we've lost some people. We did have 15 in here a minute ago, but that's okay. Quality versus quantity, right? I was gonna see how the crabs were. One of the crabs was out and about. Watch out, Jasper. Let me up, buddy. He's biting my fingers. Shelly, the best guys here. My dogs are losing it. Yeah. We have been doing our own extermination or whatever lately, but we did have for a while we had a guy that would come by and do it. And this was pre-Jasper, but I can imagine how Jasper would be with it. Of how he wouldn't he wouldn't leave him alone. I can already guarantee that. I'm gonna see if I can see any of the crabs out this morning. It's a little dark over here. There's only one, and I don't know if y'all can see him or not. The other three are molting. There's 4, but 3 of them are molting. Let me see. He is back there. Can y'all see him? He's back behind the container there. That's Sebastian. I don't know if y'all can see him moving or not. Oh, here he comes. Well, he's decided to throw sand at us. He's moving back behind the container there. Anyway, that's Sebastian. That little guy right there is full of personality. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to come out on the other side so maybe y'all can see him a little more clear. We have Sebastian there. You can sort of see the top of a shell behind the water dish there. That is flounder, but he's molting, so he hasn't gone anywhere. And then the other 2 are Ariel and Scuttle, and they're down under the sand. Sebastian! Nope, he's gonna stop right there. Oh, there he comes. He's not real crazy about the flashlight sometimes, but it's dark over here. There he is. You see him back there? For some reason they favor the back of the tank, I guess because the heat pads are there. Hey, you better not be going over there bothering flounder. I might have said the wrong name a minute ago, but that's flounder over there. What are you doing? Hope he don't go over there bothering his brother. Anyway. Any tips for a big potato dog flooring it out the back door when it's time to go out and running over the schnauzer? We told him back to the old dad can get outside for now because he just goes. It's been a while since I've had, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure he's not bothering this poor crab that's trying to molt and he's being a pest. Let me show you the way he is now. You can see how, I don't know if y'all can tell how his shell is too big for him. You may not be able to see because of the reflection. His shell is too big for him, but I just think it's adorable. Yes, he is going over there to bother his brother. That little rascal. I don't know what to do about it, though. I don't ever handle the crabs, really. But I think I'm going to have to handle him and remove him from his brother's back. He is like literally stepping on his brother. At least he doesn't seem to be bothering him. He's just stepping on him. I have to check him in a few minutes and make sure he's all right. Anyhow. And the little RT, she's good. She actually had a really good morning. So, thank you, Lacey. She said I hardly get to catch an MSD live, so I'm glad I was able to catch it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, y'all. My chat froze for a few minutes. Hey, Big Chief. What's in the aquarium? It's hermit crabs. There's 4 hermit crabs in there, and right now, Sebastian has apparently decided to be a little pain in the butt. I'm gonna have to reach in and move him, y'all. I never have to do that. Yeah, it is good to have you in here live, Lacey. Hey, Matrix. Matrix, how are you doing? I think the last time we talked, you were either fixing to go to surgery or recovering from surgery. I don't remember which. Sorry, guys. I'm literally going to have to move him off of his brother. Because he's being a little jerk. I had to make this lid tight enough to come off of there so the little one can't pull it off. And so the cats can't knock it off. But in the end, you get off of your brother. Sorry, guys. Hang on a second. I'm going to turn this around where maybe y'all can see. Yes, Kathy Ann is family friendly. Well, not really. There's no kids in here. Say what you want. Would you leave your brother alone? See? I don't know. Can y'all see Scuttle there? I mean, not Scuttle. Flounder is right there. And he was on his back. Oh, good, Matrix. So how are you feeling? Lacey's. Yes, I try to keep it PG. Finished the last Nosferatu last night. No spoilers, don't worry. Nosferatu. I told my husband this is what happens when the men let their parts rule their logic. Honestly, I don't watch that much TV, so that's one I haven't heard of. I'm just trying to make sure that Flounder doesn't mean that Sebastian doesn't turn around and go harass his brother again. Where did that little rascal go? Okay, he's headed back towards the food dish now, so he's good. But it hurts and homesick. I'm sorry, Matrix. Well, hopefully you get to go home really soon. Have they said anything about when you might get to go home? Alright, I gotta plug my phone in here. And y'all should feel lucky that y'all are the first ones that got to see the crabs on a live video. Because I'm usually on my laptop and it's too hard to maneuver the laptop over there. Anyway. Would you like to say hello again, Jasper? I promise y'all, I don't come on here thinking I'm gonna make this all about the animals, and then it always ends up being all about the animals, just because they're so needy. It's a new movie remake of Nosferatu with Lily Depp as the main protagonist and Bill Skarsgård as Nosferatu. Ooh, that sounds good. Yep, Lacey, that's exactly what I was thinking. It sounds like I have something new to watch. Always looking for a good movie. Are you gonna talk? I have it on Peacock? I think I have. I had Peacock for a little while. I don't know. I think I canceled it though. I had to look and see. Oh, y'all don't have that there in Canada, Lacey? Maybe they. A lot of times they have. Maybe they have it on YouTube. Sometimes they have that kind of stuff on YouTube. Sorry, he's just sitting here looking all cute. So I figured I'd share. Oh, see, there you go. You can rent on the major ones: Prime, YouTube, etc. But yeah, a lot of times movies like that you can find free on YouTube if you don't mind a few ads. Anyway, now he is needy this morning. He's acting like he's hungry, but his food is like right there. He's got a whole bowl full of food. Why don't you go eat, silly? For those of the ones of y'all, which I think all of y'all follow Reese, y'all know how Gertie won't eat unless Reese is standing there with her. This guy won't eat unless I am sitting right beside his bowl or standing right beside his bowl. I don't necessarily have to talk to him. Okay, Lacey. Well, I don't necessarily have to talk to him. But he does look up every once in a while. He'll look up just like, Mom, you still there? Okay. And then he'll finish eating. He's rotten. Okay, Kathy Ann, thank you for popping in. But anyway, I don't mean for this to, I didn't, wouldn't mean for this to be a really long stream or anything, so I don't know how much longer we'll be on here, but we're going to hang out for a little bit. I was trying to do something different with the braids. I don't do these very often, but, get tired of doing the same hairdos. Anyway, hang on, let me see if my chat keeps freezing up on me, so I'm just making sure it's up to date there. Okay. Hey, Sandy Wendy. Shelly says my princess waffles won't drink if I'm watching. We have one of the cats is like that. If she's drinking and we happen to look over at her, she'll freeze until we look away. Then you hear her continue, keep drinking. Of course, that particular cat is one that, for the most part, now every once in a while, her name is Miracle, and she's been on here before. But every once in a while, she'll decide she wants attention, and that there is no ignoring her. But for the most part, I've told my husband several times, I'm like, if Miracle was the only cat we had, we could easily forget we had a cat, because she hides all the time. She was really abused as a kitten. They found her at 4 weeks old alone in a parking lot. They're pretty sure she was tossed from a moving car. She lost an eye because of an infection, most likely from being thrown. She's terrified of men. Like, she's still nervous around Scott, and she's been here. She's been here 7.5 years. We got her when she was 12 weeks old, and she's still nervous around Scott. But yeah, somebody really did a number on her. But she tends to hide a lot. Anyway. And by the way, Lacey, I love your new screen name. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I know you said you had the little one was going off to school, but I love your new screen name. That when I saw the emotional support Canadian, that made me laugh. Just like Sandy Wendy saying the same thing. Anyhow, so has anybody got any fun plans for this week? And let us live vicariously through you. My week is pretty much same old, just different day. You know. Now I do have a live scheduled. I actually scheduled a live instead of doing impromptu. I do have a live scheduled for tomorrow night. So you're going to you're going to California to see your sons? Oh, that'll be fun. Are you going to go and stay for a while? And how long are you going to stay there and visit? Sorry. But, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, just a long weekend? Hey, still, it sounds like a much needed getaway. Thank you, Sandy Wendy, for sharing the links. I really want to get down to Florida to see my family down there because, like I said the other day, I haven't been down there. So you're gonna drive the Thursday and drive home Sunday. Yeah, that's how far is it, Shelly? I mean, how far of a drive is it? I think you will if anyone watches Emily D. Baker decide to change it during the Karen Reed recent court date. I just think it's funny. Oh yeah, since I need to get down to Florida and see my family down there. I haven't. We used to go when I was growing up and on into my early adulthood. We went at least once a year, usually twice, if not more, and visited. Like my dad grew up just outside of Orlando. My mom grew up in Tampa, so all our family's still there. We got Dad's job moved us up here, and we just stayed. Sorry, this charger is not real good about staying in the phone. There we go. Anyway, I haven't been down there. My cousin died in a car accident in 2010. We went down for his funeral, and I've not been back since. So I need to get down there and see everybody. I've seen the ones that have come up here, but for several years, my reason for not going was I just couldn't handle the thought of going down there and my cousin not being there. Like, yeah, I knew the whole time I was there, I knew I'd be, like, if we were at my aunt's house, it was family property. It was out on a dirt road. Now they say the road's paved now, which I don't like, but anyway. I would always hear him coming up that dirt road, because my aunt lived on one end, and his dad and my other aunt lived in the back, and I would always hear my cousin come flying up on his motorcycle, or come in his truck with the music blasting. It was just, I couldn't handle the thought of being down there and not hearing that. So I didn't go for several years, and now I know I'd be okay. It's been long enough now that, I'd be okay. I just haven't been able to get down there because of finances and youngins and, and I wouldn't trust my old van to go that far. Oh, I got to video chat last night. I was going to tell y'all I got to video chat last night with my daughter and my granddaughter. My granddaughter is 3.5 months, and she's learning all these new things, and it's so much fun to watch. Now I understand whatever, when everybody was talking about there's just the love between a grandparent and a grandchild is just, something special about it. I thought, you love your kids. It can't be that much different, but it's just there is something special about it. But anyway, I love watching her learn things. Like she's learning to wave. She's trying to learn to wave, but she doesn't know to open her hands, so she waves like this. And my daughter said that she has recently discovered her hands, that that she can move them and she can do. So she said now when they sometimes they'll put her hands in her sleeves or in the little covers or whatever because she accidentally scratches herself. She said now when they put her hands in there, that she'll, like with her hand in the sleeve, she'll look at her like, "Where's my hand?" And they have to show her her hand's still there. It's funny. But one of the cats, Sabrina, was on my. She always sits right here. She was up on me last night when I was talking to him. My daughter and granddaughter, they live with her boyfriend's parents, and his dad is very allergic to cats, so there's no cats there, and they don't go out a whole lot. So Jasmine has never seen a cat in person, let alone heard one. When Sabrina got off my chest and Sabrina started meowing at me, Jasmine's face went from kind of like this to, and her jaw it was so funny. It was the cutest thing. It's like she couldn't, she even leaned forward, which she has just learned to do. She's just learned how to lean herself forward, and she's trying to learn to sit up, which is just unbelievable to me that she's already to that point. But of course, she can't master it. My daughter my daughter or her boyfriend or whoever has to, hold her up. But she gets mad because she can't do it herself, and she's for 3.5 months. She's really doing good. But anyway, of course, she is just cute as a little button. I can't decide. I haven't been able to decide who I think she looks like. And I'm sorry, my chat froze again. Shelly Kelly says 400 miles. Hi, Savannah. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Liam. So I appreciate all y'all popping in. For the ones that just got here, if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would like to subscribe and stick around, hang out with us. And please hit the like button. Or dislike, whichever. I'm not here to tell you how to think. Anyway. So, I'm sorry, my chat keeps freezing, so it won't tell me that there's more comments, so I'm just over here yakking away and not even realize people have answered me. or asking something. Anyhow, yeah, the look on her little face, I was dying laughing. I actually took a screenshot of her leaning forward like that. And in the background, you can see my daughter laughing too, because she's holding her up from behind, but you see her laughing. Anyway, she's the cutest little thing. So, anyway, like I said, I really would like to get, another thing, and actually, I do have, my cousin is coming back at some point. That was the cousin that passed away. This is his brother. He came through a few weeks ago. Or a couple weeks ago. I'm so sorry. He came through a couple weeks ago. We are the halfway point between his house and his dad's. It's 8 hours from his house to here, and then another 8-ish hours from here to his dad's. So when he comes to visit, what he does is he'll come down, he'll spend about a week with us, and then go on down to see his dad, because he's on disability, so he doesn't work. He doesn't work at the moment, because he survived a brain aneurysm. But anyhow, he'll come spend several days with us, and then go on down and see his dad, and then on the way back, he does the same thing. Oh. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't think to turn the volume down. Sorry if that deafened y'all. Anyway, but Savannah and Leah, where are you guys from? I love seeing new people in here. It's always good to see new names. Well, so sorry, y'all. Apparently I'm sleepier than I thought. But yeah, usually when, for those who don't know, I have two daughters. One's 22 and one's 5. Yeah, so we started over. And my oldest, of course, has my granddaughter. But normally when we're talking to my oldest and my granddaughter, my 5-year-old takes over the conversation. But last night, she just happened to be asleep. So I'm sorry, now it's telling me to check my charger connection. I don't really need it. It's not that low. I'm just trying to keep it from getting low. But anyhow, it's driving me crazy with this chat freezing up. I keep thinking I'm at the bottom of the comments and I'm not. Anyway, I'm so sorry. Apparently Jasper agrees. Jasper's passed out in my lap. For those who haven't seen him, this is Jasper. Oh, big stretch. This is my bestie. Ain't you, Jasper? Yourself. And for those who missed it, if you want to go back later and catch the replay, I did show the hermit crabs. I've never shown them on a live before. Sandy said, hi, Jasper. He's passed right back out. Yeah, I promised, which I know I don't think she's in here, but I told her at one point, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I told Antics of a Mama Squirrel I would show the crabs on one of my lives, so I'm going to have to tell her to come back and watch this one. Oh. Sorry, my allergies have been bothering me. I'm all stuffy and my eyes are itchy. This weather's been crazy. In the 20s or 30s one day, and the next day in the 60s or 70s, I'm so sorry. I just keep yawning. Well, anyway. So that's really about all I had for this morning. Mostly, like I said, I've been working on my book that I have been writing for several years and keep taking breaks on, and I just can't get my mind into it. So I figured I'd take a little break and come in here and talk to y'all for a little bit, and hopefully that got my mind pointed in the right direction. So I quit writing for a while, so I'm having to reread my own story because I've forgotten what happened in it, or what certain people had done. So I'm having to reread most of it. Hi, Lexi. Welcome in. But sorry guys. Allergies are crazy. And thank you to my mods for being here. I appreciate y'all coming in and modding for me. I know it can be a pain to mod, especially when it's vertical, but like I said, I was just really hoping to get some more people in here. That was my line of thinking. Sorry. Anyhow, like I said, I will be doing a live tomorrow night. I think I've got it scheduled for 10:45 p.m. Eastern. So if you guys want to come in and hang out with me and join me, or join me, hang out with me, I would so appreciate it. I am so sorry, y'all. My eyes are just going crazy all of a sudden. Yes, and y'all please go sub to Sandy and all the other links. You know, I know she's shared a few channels in there. Please make sure y'all sub to them. Shelly, yeah. I'm sorry, it's contagious. Oh, goodness. Alright, y'all. Well, I am going to go ahead and get off of here. And hopefully, hopefully I'll see y'all around in the chats. And also, please come join me tomorrow night. Say hi. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And just remember, if you see somebody without a smile, give them one of yours. Because you don't know what somebody might be going through. Y'all have a great rest of your day.